last where we left off after our immense break, the Meddlers of Mischief received word from Professor Bierce that they are no longer under house arrest. However, still wanting to dive into the catacombs that they've discovered underneath their fort, they went into the last and final tomb that which held a champion of hell, where the skeletal knight surrounded by undead wolves and a large winter wolf, where he challenged to the party to test if they are worthy enough to receive his gifts. Stig boldly charging forward as he usually does, was immediately struck down by the champion. And through the death magic that he bestowed, killed Stig instantly. After a fierce battle, defeating the wolves and taking down the champion, the party revived Stig. Beaten, battered, and tired, you guys all went back up. Collect kind of chilled. Is like, what? Why did we? You're contemplating and trying to figure out why you went through these trials. Why? Just why? Stig, feeling a bit lonely and tired and kind of down on his luck, decided to pack up some things and make his way out of the fort to meet up with their old pal Aurora. Tried to find her in the Imperial City. Sonia, you went out to the temple of Zul to find guidance, because you're still on the quest to find the creature that killed and devastated your family and your village. Galliford, you're kind of sitting there contemplating, going over your brother's rapier and the mask that was given to you by the masked salesman from your home plane. Aurora, you went to the library where you're kind of studying up. You guys are just trying to blow off some steam, just kind of getting things out there. Mason, you went to your workshop, trying to figure out a way to replace this cursed heart in your chest. Stig, as you are outside, it's evening. The snow is falling. It is a heavy snowfall. A light is heavy enough, but it's not wind blowing or anything like that. Large snowflakes cover you as you are walking out. Stig, as you pass the gates, you hear the flapping of wings above you. You look up and you see a winged horse
Does it have flesh?
It descends on you like a white angel. Yes, it has flesh, and the wings have feathers, white, pristine feathers. And
okay, so either Beauregard has gotten even more powerful, Or it's somebody else.
And you see a armored figure, a knight, an angelic knight riding this angelic beast coming down to you like a guardian angel. And you recognize that it is Aurora.
Aurora descends from the sky on wings that are not her own. Her Pegasus, Spiricus, folds its wings as she dismounts, stepping forward. Her presence almost luminous in the dim light. Bright metallic blue eyes, warm yet resolute. A faint shimmer halos her form as she smiles at Stig. "It is good to see you, my friend." She puts her arms out to embrace him, waiting to see what he does.
He throws his weapon down and he goes, I knew you'd come. And he will go and accept the embrace.
Excellent. She'll hold him for just a little bit longer than would seem normal, just for between friends. And she looks, she pulls away and then looks deep into your eyes and says, I can see it. Your path has been a lonely one, as is mine. But I am grateful to return to you in one piece. You were missed more than you know. Her expression softens and then turns solemn. I must speak to everyone. Will you gather us together?
Oh, right away. He will turn and just run back in. Guys, she's back.
As you guys turn, as you turn with a euphoria smile on your face, and Aurora, you smile as you see Stig being the cheerful person that he can be. Thunder roars in the sky, and a bolt of lightning shoots across the sky. Sonia, if you remember last session, you were praying to Zool for a sign, some guidance. And where the bolt of lightning shoots across, it crosses like an X on a map, crosses a particular window that you recognize. The window belongs to the room of Caradwin, and you marched your way immediately into the keep.
Okay. Caradwin, did you get into things again?
It's been 5 minutes into the session. I have done nothing yet.
And Sonia, as you run out, you see Stig cheerful and say, "Aurora is back!"
Guys, I found her. I was so successful.
You look at first, and actually you don't see her right away because Stig ran, and she had to get her horse and settle it down and start leading it into town. So he's like probably 100 yards ahead of her, but she's following. Just makes her way. It's like Aurora's here, and then 30 seconds later, she walks in. There was a delay. But she would walk in to the you guys. It's a keep, right? We have a whole
Yes.
Like
you have a
castle.
Yes.
Thing? Okay. She kind of looks around and nods very approvingly. I like what you all have done with the place. I think it's not in ruins, right?
No.
Is it?
No, it's not in ruins. But when you walk in and kind of walk into the Great Hall, you are immediately greeted by the head of a large sea serpent, the head of a large frost salamander, a giant, and some other monstrous creatures that you have never seen before and don't know where they came from.
It looks like you all have been quite busy. But it is tremendously good to see you all. And she will, if everybody's there, she would make her way around the room and either shake hands or give hugs to anyone who is wanting to, because she's very happy to see everyone. And then I would like to ask, is there a space somewhere in the keep that is dedicated to Nyx? A room or a small altar or a corner or something? I don't know. Is there something that you guys have in the keep that helps you remember Nyx?
Outside the keep, there is a statue and a tree that was also planted where Bucky should be.
And her two bears. Caradwin, you also notice as kind of everybody gathers, you don't see Caradwin anywhere.
Okay, so I will mention that in a second. But I just I will pull out Nyx's sketchbook because Aurora kept that after Nyx's passing, and she tried to continue it with the story of her quest that she went on by trying to draw and sketch things in it, but she's nowhere near the artist that Nyx was. So it's almost like childish drawings after Nyx's very good drawings. Like, I'm drawing stick figures in comparison. They're a little better than stick figures, but I'm nowhere near as good as like Arthur Morgan. But I'm trying to keep up that tradition, and she wanted to, pay her respects to whatever we have to remember Nyx by and kind of show her what she's done to keep that tradition alive. And then she will notice, after she kind of asks about Nyx, that Caradwin is missing, and says, I think surely no harm has befallen the fair Caradwin, right? Are they okay?
I wouldn't say that.
Aurora, you do see a new party member, a tiefling, has joined the group.
Fortunately, Caradwin has died, but luckily she got better.
That's pretty accurate to the situation. I was an elf for a while too.
Yeah, she's died twice.
So
But
wait,
who hasn't?
As I noticed, the tiefling, is the tiefling introducing themselves as Caradwin?
To be honest, I think there's a moment for Caradwin to be like, oh, it's Aurora. Why would I have to? Like, it's not like an introducing a new person, it's, oh, Aurora's back, how great.
I think that's the expression we're all feeling, is like, why would we need to reintroduce Caradwin?
Yeah. Of course Caradwin's here. Don't you know who I am?
I should have recognized you, old friend, even if you wear a different form. Is it a curse? I can fix that.
You can
He said
try.
the line! He said the line!
It depends on what you call a curse. I was either cursed or blessed with a certain number of reincarnations by an ancient creature of some kind.
He's now married to Beauregard somehow.
No, that we didn't do that. That I did not do.
Oh, are you married to the other guy?
If I remember correctly.
I'm not married to anybody.
Marriage is a very serious commitment, and in our predicament, I don't think any of us are ready to face that challenge at this time. But
Stig looks at Aurora just like, really? he remembers a very different conversation.
yes, a lot has happened since we have last been together. But obviously, as I look around the room, I don't remember for sure, but did Aurora meet Sonia? So I know who Sonia
Yes,
is.
if you remember, Ken, Sonia was introduced in the Feywild. She was summoned by the bolt of lightning as you were astral projecting.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay. Thank you for that memory. Yes, I remember now. Okay, good. So I won't have to. That's what I thought. I thought there was someone in the party that I felt that they had that kind of kinship, but I couldn't remember if that was Sonya or if that was a different character. Okay, cool. All right, I can role play into that. Thank you for the reminder. It has been a while for me, guys. I apologize.
And you also know they would also say that Kenzie's not Kenzie. Coslin is still around, but he's kind of staying up in his tower.
As you know,
every morning there's an extra cup in the sink, so we're like, yeah, he's still here.
Yes,
he's still here.
Yes.
Okay.
And if everybody forgot, Gallenford did trim his hair, so it is greatly shorter than before.
Doing away with the flowing locks. Okay. Well, there is a truth we must now face together, now that we're all back together again. As you all know, the curse is spreading across this land. It is not entirely of our making, and she says that kind of raising an eyebrow at everyone, and including, she seems to include herself in this almost blame. Yet our past actions, however well meant, have hastened this curse's reach, not by malice, but by misstep. Still, the burden rests with us. And with a smooth motion, she draws from what I have learned, things that we have been a part of have hastened the spread of the curse upon the land. Together, I mean, we are catalysts, so to speak, of certain things, for good and ill, but not necessarily, like I said, by malice. It's just we're not sure that what direction fate is pushing. With a smooth motion, she draws a new longsword, a gleaming longsword. Its holy radiance spills across the room like dawn breaking through a window. Fortunately, I have been granted insight. There is a way to break this curse, as every curse can be broken. And she plants the sword's tip gently into the ground before her. You have all been cleared of the charges laid against you, as I understand, and released from house arrest. I pray we use this moment not to scatter, but to stand together once more. She smiles, a small knowing smile, at all of you, because we have adventured together in the past. As a holy knight of the Silver Ring, I have been assigned to accompany you, to ensure no further missteps place innocent lives in danger. I accept this duty gladly, for it also grants me the joy of rejoining my dear friends. But her eyes grow distant for a moment. A great evil stirs. It may be tied to the strange silence from Intergradus City, which no messenger has reached in weeks. She looks to each of you in turn. Come, let us mend what has been broken together. There, Chris, that's my speech. I hope that was okay.
Yeah, that was perfect.
I tried to pull in all the information you gave me in some way or another.
Yeah. And for a little clarification,
if it gets us out of this keep, I don't care.
The curse that she is referring to is the curse that has been felled over Herman. It seems to be growing in the heart of Herman due to your actions.
Yeah, so
Which
I left
specific
Herman.
actions?
I don't know the answer to that. The gods have not seen fit to give me specifics, just a gut feeling. I know that what I do know, what I can share with you guys, is that's why I drew the sword and showed it off. It's a new sword. It's not the one I had before. There are 10 great magical swords that basically kept order in the lands. 5 of those swords are missing. There are 3 that need to be found because they have been claimed, but we don't know for sure by whom. 2 of which I know where they are. One is this one, and that's her sword. It's called Purity. And there is another in the Imperial City, sealed in the tomb of a paladin named Karsadi. That sword is either justice or vengeance. The lore is not clear. It could be one or the other. but it was my quest to find the heir to the greatest sword of all, which is at the bottom of that particular sword is at the bottom of a lake. But the 3 missing swords are called Banishment, Summoner, and Ignis. In order to dispel the curse upon the land, these swords have to be returned to the tomb or to their rightful heirs, or their rightful heirs be discovered. Sorry, if the people who have, I fear the people who have stolen these 3 swords are not the rightful heirs, or not the chosen of the blades as their wielders. And because they have claimed these swords, it is spreading evil throughout the lands. I think, did I get that right, Chris?
So
I think that's kind of how
your quest is to find the rightful heir to Excalibur, and to find the current wielders of the swords, whether they stole them.
The 3.
Yeah, whether they were stolen or they were chosen like you do not know. But you are quest to find these sword bearers, and to find this. Why am I having difficult words? And to find what potential, or who you think will be the rightful bearers for the remaining 5 swords at the round table.
Right.
Because
to answer your question, Sonia, I would say that all leads seem to point to one of to this Intergradus city. Intergradus? Am I saying that right? Intergradus.
Intergradus city. Well, your task it was to you come to give the Meddlers of Mischief the quest to go and investigate Intergradus city. Now, it may or may not give you a potential lead to where the other swords are.
Right.
If most likely it will give you a lead to, if any, to the sword Ignis.
Well, as I would say to Sonia, that if we follow the evil and we follow the curse, we should find the truth behind it. And right now, the evil afoot in Intergradus City is I'm hoping that it will at least lead us to the next wielder, the next thief, blade thief, as I'll call them. Because they weren't chosen like me. I was chosen. See this sword? It chose me.
Yeah,
we are bonded.
And she's wielding this really nice, pristine silver sword, and carved in it in Draconic is the word purity. The name of the sword. Yeah, it is a very beautiful and elegant sword. You
may have to do a duel one of these days. You know I love my swords.
I do know that you love your swords, and from what I remember about your art of sword play, I would welcome the exercise, but I would expect defeat. Like, I think I would lose to you. Our fighting styles are very different. I think you would outdo me. But I would welcome the challenge. I definitely agree that from what I remember, you are a sword master. I would be in awe of your expertise.
Galenford just bows gracefully.
It's almost like I see myself as being, I can be, if you use a Game of Thrones reference, I can be, I don't know, what was the son of the king that had the long sword, not John, but the bad guy.
Widow's Wail.
Well,
are you talking about?
No, the guy who fucked his sister. Why can't I remember his name?
Jamie.
Jamie. Thank you. I would be like Jamie Lannister, and you would be like the Swordmaster of Bravos. You would kick my ass. That's how I would see it.
No,
but it would still be
sometimes
easily
magical swords do make a difference.
And it could. I might last 2 rounds instead of 1. I don't know. If I got a smite off, yeah, I might be able to hold. I might be able to knock you down. But
It all depends on whether it's whether it's hits or damage.
Yeah.
'Cause that's how he got me. It was number of hits, not how much damage.
Well, Gallenford would probably hit me a dozen times before I hit him once. But if I hit him once, it would be pretty hard. I could do a 4th level smite. Bam!
I do have Master Flourish now.
But you're not an undead or fiend, and you're not cursed, so half my powers don't work against you. But yeah, we can have a duel later on. That would be fun. So, yeah, look, do I get the impression that everybody is antsy to get out of the keep because you've all been on house arrest?
You see them a bit stir crazy, but you also notice that they are now decked out with new gear and weapons.
I see I'm not the only one who has gotten a new blade.
Yeah, but they didn't choose us. We had to fight for these.
We did the whole Balrog Gandalf the White thing.
Nice.
I
yeah, I
swear it
think I
was
just
like
have this.
battling the Elite Four.
Wolf Cloak.
Speaking of that, all the stuff that we have, Chris, did we ever put together all of the items for the circlet to make the Ashen Crowd, or no?
You have all the items for it.
Okay.
That's my new sword.
Very fitting.
That's what I thought.
It's a little too dainty for me, though.
Yeah, it is just a regular longsword. But yeah, you'd probably break it.
I mean, I do have this, and he pulls out like, it's almost like, just like it's a longsword, but it's more like just almost a solid piece of steel, where it's like
Like a broad longsword.
yeah, it's a square sword. How's that?
I like it.
It's like a giant cleaver or something, very anime-ish.
An executioner's blade? An executioner's blade is a longsword, except it's got no tip on it. It's squared off because it's only supposed to use to cut people's head off. It's not supposed to fight.
You don't stab with it. It's a chopping weapon.
Yeah, it's basically a sword axe. But it was
Yeah,
a real
it's-
thing.
I think it's. I don't remember what it.
How do you share an image again?
I just
It's
put the
like show the
URL.
players. Oh, never mind. In the chat.
Yeah, I would say how.
Yeah, and to put that sword in there, I literally just copied and pasted the URL of the image and Roll20
Yeah.
showed the image.
Yeah, if it's a PNG or like a JPEG, it'll bring it up.
Yeah, it does have to be an image file. Nice. I like that.
But yeah,
Yeah,
this is Stig's sword of life stealing that was an inheritance from his father. He doesn't use it very often though.
It makes you feel guilty.
Oh, it didn't work.
Well, yeah, you might have posted a broken image link.
Trying to
You can
remember
test.
because
You can test the
Sorry.
link by just putting it in a browser and seeing if it resolves to the image.
Well, I did open image, a new tab.
Try and get a short-ish URL that ends in a JPG.
Oh, well, here's this one. This one ends in the copy. I was thinking of something like that.
Worked.
That's the first thing
Yeah.
that popped in my mind.
Yeah, but just for you, Ken, Stig is actually kind of based off The Witcher, and so he uses the sword against people, but we don't usually go against people.
Ah. Okay. Well, fighting people is different. There is a bit of I don't want to call it guilt. If they are, evil or cursed, maybe they do have to be defeated. But it is different. Killing monsters is different than killing humans. Unless the humans are monsters, then it's the same thing.
Well, I think you would have more knowledge about that than I would.
You still have Black Marrow, right?
Yes, Black Marrow fight you.
That's
Like
what I'm
super-
building.
Super souped up battle glaive that's meant for monsters.
Nice. Well, how is everyone else doing? Maybe we should go kind of around the table a little bit and see how everybody's doing. Are you doing okay, Sonia? Did you? It's been a while since I've seen you. That's right. We were having like shared dreams. Now it's all starting to fucking come back. To me. Yeah. It has been months since I've had a nightmare like we were having previously. Have they continued for you?
I don't remember. I don't think so, but I still haven't completed my task of finding this creature that keeps haunting me. Or was haunting me in my dreams.
That's right. I remember there was something in a well the last time I was in the party or you were being drawn to it because you had a dream about it, and then suddenly I had to leave. What did happen in Hermon? Like I left while you guys were still in Hermon. How did you get out of there?
Oh, that is an interesting tale.
Because I thought we were all you guys were all trapped there.
Let's see how much I remember. We ended up in that bottom chamber. We were fighting some giant monstrosity that we had chased down there that we thought was the thing that Sonya was looking for, but if I remember correctly, it wasn't.
I'm going to remind you real quick, Aurora, you were part of that fight, if you remember. You fought the false Hydra. You were stuck on a...
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. I didn't know if that's what Doug was talking about.
That is kind of what I was thinking of.
I think Caradwin did some mojo jojo and teleported us out, maybe. Either that or it caused her to die. I can't remember.
She did, but some stuff happened before that, dealing with Beauregard, who consumed something which caused him to evolve and transcend, and
I
suddenly
believe he ate her old body. Something like that. I've kind of repressed all these memories.
So if you guys need help, shortly after Caradwin, you were summoned away to start your holy quest. The party was approached by Beauregard to make Caradwin his consort.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Whoa.
In the
A
more
horse?
the Elden Ring way and not the Game of Thrones way. Okay?
Okay.
Up to interpretation. Into interpretation.
And that is my interpretation that I gave you.
That may not be what he's thinking, though.
Caradwin made a deal with Beauregard, And then shortly after, they found a page in a hidden in a wizard's tomb, a wizard's vault full of magical gear, where they rescued a trapped succubus, and she aided them in exchange for one of the 3 items that they found. One of them was a deck of cards. One of them was the missing page that they were searching for, and the other one was the halo of an angel. The succubus took the halo of the angel back to the Nine Hells, and she recognized Caradwin as Caradwin and her used to have a contract with her former master, or the succubus's current master. And oh yeah, there also was a chunk of amber that had a black, like a swirling black orb in it. Caradwin, after getting out, studied the orb, and it was an entity inside that granted Caradwin the gift of reincarnation, where it took Caradwin's possessed Caradwin for a short bit and slit her throat and killed her in front of everybody in order to trigger the deal. Caradwin had three extra reincarnations. She has used 2 of them already. She has 1 left.
So if Caradwin dies, she comes back as something else?
Yes, as one last thing. And then if she dies regular. And this
Her final form, so to speak?
And this entity is known as the Life Giver. And each time that Caradwin has died, the Life Giver has come to claim Caradwin's old body.
Okay. Caradwin, you entered into this pact willingly?
Well, it was... I'm kind of in between pacts at the moment. I'm trying to not owe my soul to a devil and another creature and another creature and another creature. So, I'm kind of like... I'm doing the John Constantine thing where if everybody owns my soul, nobody owns it.
Ah, clever.
So, and if you remember Caradwin, Professor Beers got you out of your contract with the devil that you made when you were with the child, and now Beauregard, you're wanted your body, so to speak. So you got out of Beauregard's contract by reincarnating.
Yes.
So yeah, speaking of Beauregard, I don't see Beauregard here, right? So, from what I remember, Beauregard was going off the deep end and doing some pretty evil shit the last time I was around. I remember thinking that I had a discussion that there was discussion that maybe Beauregard should be put down before I left.
Well, it's too late. He's a demigod now.
Oh. Shit, I didn't see that coming.
I did, but nobody listens to Stig.
So, Beauregard's not a horse anymore.
I think he's more of a centaur thing.
Last you saw him, he was like an undead centaur, and he was about the size of the dragon that Gallenford and just Gallenford fought.
I was there.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, Gallenford and Caradwin. Yeah.
You see how fast things descend with you when you're gone, Aurora?
It does seem like, the hints that I had on my journey that our actions have fed the evil curse in the land seem to not be unwarranted. It seems like whether by our own actions or just things that happen to us that we happen to be a part of, this curse is tied to us. Hopefully we can overcome it.
So anyway, then we found the secret dungeon underneath our fort.
Right underneath your keep, from what I understand. So you went to go clean out a basement room and discovered a lost, forgotten tomb?
It was more like 7.
Yeah.
Like 7 legendary heroes buried right underneath our little keep.
That's phenomenal. So what happened? Were these 7 heroes still down there, or were they dead?
We laid their souls to rest.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I mounted some pretty gnarly beast skulls in the keep.
So that's where those came from. Those things were living in your basement?
I think it was more like a challenge or a test to see if we were worthy of these armor sets. At least that's what we're going to say.
And also, Rory, you see on the wall next to these trophies, nobody has claimed it, a impressive longsword, but on the sword is adorned with 9 skulls, and each skull has a ruby inside of it. And next to it is a helm, like a skull-like helm with 7 emeralds embedded into it as well.
Why has nobody claimed that?
They
Because
steal
that's the
souls,
thing.
and we don't really deal with that stuff.
Yeah,
It's not our vibe.
it's armor powered by the souls of the living that it has consumed. We don't like it.
Yeah, I would actually grimace at it myself. That's kind of distasteful. I wouldn't want that either.
If I remember correctly, didn't we have to break one of those to free and bring Stig back?
You have to extract the soul from the sword to get Stig
I think
back.
we had to do it with Stig and Sonya. I think Sonya got stuck in one too.
So you see why we don't want to wield it.
That does mean, though, that there are probably others trapped in there.
We were gonna try and free them, but we're also not really sure what's in there. There could be like a giant in there or something.
I don't think there is anybody else in there. It's just that it could have taken more people in.
Well, it's not in. But that's not our that's not an integrated city, so we can deal with that, I suppose, upon our return. I can spend some time studying the blade to see if it has any more trapped souls in it, or the crown, whatever the item is.
And also, I can't remember. Does anybody have Surtur?
No, they won't let me touch it.
So next to this dark black sword with skulls, you see an impressive, great. Is it a great sword? I think great.
Longsword.
Is it a longsword? An impressive longsword. That made out of fiery ruby, and when you go up and touch it, it burns your finger.
Well, you'd have to be made of fire to wield something like that, then.
Yeah, I've got my own thing. You probably won't want to pick it up unless you actually learn what it does.
It's got some side effects that are very undesirable.
Very kamikaze-like.
If
We're
you go
building a
down,
lead line.
everybody goes down.
We're building a lead-lined basement 40 feet underground, and hopefully that'll save us.
If you want to look at it, Ken, it's in the magic items.
Okay.
It's called Surtur.
So if you get hit and take damage and don't succeed a wisdom save, you just go berserk and attack everything. And if you drop to 0 hit points, it goes nuclear. .120-foot radius, 20d6 fire damage,
Jesus.
10d6 force damage, 10d6 thunder damage.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Oh, and if you're
That's a-
reduced to 0 hit points, you just disintegrate.
that's a definitely
That's- That's why it's in the basement.
I think that it should stay in the basement. That's a dangerous weapon. That's like bringing a nuclear missile to a sword fight.
Okay, here's what we do. We give it to Morgan. Morgan flies in and dies.
Morgan will not be able to. You
That's
cannot
right.
revive
We need
Morgan.
to train a mouse. We need to train a mouse or something.
But
All right. Well, I
anything,
say,
anything happen on your adventures, Aurora?
I would proceed to tell the story of how I came into the knowledge that of the 10 swords, the round table, the Pendragon, Excalibur, all of that, and how I was able to. Chris, you never really told me if I had to fight something to get my sword, or if it was
Nope.
just
You-
at the table
You-
when I found the table.
it was at the table, and basically
That's what I thought.
you were chosen to wield purity. Purity chose you.
It called to me from across the leagues, and I journeyed to it. It's like an itch that you can't scratch until you finally find it. That's what it was like. And now once we're reunited, no more itching.
You know, there's a spell for that.
Nice.
Well, it's called Purity.
Yeah, so I would tell that story about the sword, and then kind of just talk about the adventures I've had getting back here, and then of course, introduce my new mount, Spiricus, which is a Pegasus. I still commune with Malorn, my stag, every now and again, but it's much more efficient to get around on a flying horse than on a elk. But if
Now we can travel a lot quicker with help. Excalibur was carrying a lot of weight.
Hey, your bird is kind of like the sword we're looking for.
they do have the same name, don't they? Well, hopefully I can find this Pendragon person who is supposed to be the wielder of this Excalibur, and they can help break this curse.
And our first step is Ingratius City.
Intergratus.
Yes, you would know Intergratus has gone dark. Like she has mentioned before, nobody has heard word from the city, whether it be
No messengers in or out.
Yes.
No teleportation works.
Could we
Yes, I
teleport
see.
nearby?
That shouldn't be a problem. Where is Intergratus City?
Yeah, I was actually looking at Chris's map to see if I
It's
could
at the
find
very
it.
it's the very top city.
and you would know.
Oh, way up there.
Yep, and
It's right next to Smearensburg.
oh god, Mason, and you all know that is where Mason did his military training.
Oh, so Mason will be like going back home for you.
It's cold up there. I
How
prefer
funny,
down here.
I did my boot camp in the cold too. Cape May, New Jersey. No fun there. Yeah, well, at least you are familiar. with the area. I've never been there.
It's been a few years. I'm sure some things have changed, but I'm sure the pubs are still where they are.
That's all that matters.
I trust you to know where the pubs are. I like it.
So then, are we flying, attempting a teleport? Which route are we taking?
Well, I can always reach out to the professor to see if there's a teleportation circle nearby. And then if there is, go there and then travel the rest of the way. Or we can just fly from here.
You also have a cart
Well-
that you improved with dead white dragon wings.
Aren't we here?
No,
Like, way down here?
you're up here where Morgan's at.
Oh, I see where Morgan's at. Okay. Well, that's still pretty freaking far from this city up here. I like your approach, Caradwin. Maybe even if it's Freely Town that has a teleportation circle, that's closer than where we are. Maybe we teleport. Somewhere, whatever the closest place we can get would be, and then we travel from there.
Yeah, so you guys will probably go up and be up in the war room as you guys are now discussing your tactics on how to leave. The nearest teleportation circle would be at the city of Jenga, and you hear one of the servers, "Woo, Jenga!" And also, Mason, you would know that these lookout towers are all connected through underground tunnels and railways to the city itself.
Chris, you don't have a key on the map that says how far distances are. You just have a compass at the bottom.
Yeah,
It doesn't have north, south, east, or west.
I'm still working on distance. Everything
It
still.
says right here: 1 session, 2 session, 3 sessions.
There you go. Okay. No, it's just because I know how fast my Pegasus can fly, so I can easily figure out how many miles I could fly in a day if I needed to, or ride.
Start here at Jenga, maybe go up to Freely Town. Then there's a watchtower right there, and we can either go over the mountains or we can go into the mines.
There's
Tunnels.
There's a watchtower here and the watchtower here. Those are the nearest, closest towers to Freely Town.
Well, since
Okay,
we're
so we
towards the
teleport-
north side, we'd probably go to the northern tower. It's a little closer.
Yeah.
What's the
we
history with the
teleport to
towers?
Jenga.
Why do they exist?
The watchtowers?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually watchtowers are constructed to look out for danger, right? So what's up there that they would need to look out for?
Mason, you would know that these towers were built way before your time, before any of your times, during the Great War between the gods and the Great Old Ones.
Well, as we all know, the Earth is a donut, and so they're guarding against Vermont.
Oh God.
No, for real,
So
those have
what
been
you're
there
saying
long.
is
The reason we built a
you
fortress
don't
up there
know.
is because there were already fortresses there.
so what you're saying
Were
is
they
you have
like-
no idea why they're there.
Were they watching out for the White Walkers before the wall was built? Just kidding. Sorry.
And also,
We're still working on the wall here.
Mason, you would
No, the wall melted. That's why we have oceans.
Oh, they put the wall over here. You see these mountains? That's the wall.
Mason,
Yeah.
you would also explain that Intergratis City is actually built in a crater. So it's like so circled all the way around by massive walls, and the whole thing is a coal deposit. It is the largest coal deposit on the continent. And the whole city is powered by a furnace in the center of the city that powers the entire city and the watchtowers. But you will also know that the watchtowers have their own self-contained generator as well for emergencies and such. But it has in your lifetime it has never happened until now. You are shocked that something like this would happen.
There's a lot of ancient magic and stuff that kind of inspired me to build things. There's actually a rumor that the world tree used to sit up there and died and turned into a bunch of coal, and that's what it's built on. But that's just rumors.
Oh, so everything's underground up there. I got it.
No, it's underground, just snow on top. But I wonder if they finally ran out of coal or something, kept the thermostat too high.
I hope if they did run out of coal, I hope their food stores last. I heard some people used to put sawdust into their soups.
Well, if it makes you all feel any better, we won't have to worry too much about the cold, sleeping outside, or lack of food.
Do you have a magical solution to that?
Oh, I sure do. I show them a key, and I'll kind of gesture to any open space. I can essentially transport you to what seemed like my mansion when we were back in the Feywild.
Complete with a meal?
Aren't you banned from that place because you killed your brother?
It's not actually taking us there. It's
It's a replica.
more of a magical replica, yes, with ethereal servants that'll look like my servants from back then.
No, I was there for that when you took out your brother. I remember that storyline because you dominated in that fight.
I know. I was there too. I hardly got a chance to do anything.
Yeah, it was Gallenford definitely bested the brother. No, that's fantastic. That's fantastic magic. That will make the journey so much more comfortable.
Hold
Carolyn,
on,
do you
hold
have any,
on. I got to bring this up now. I know we're all stupid rich, but how much is that going to cost?
Which part? The Magnificent Mansion?
Yeah, I mean, you just don't whip out a key and be able to just summon like that. There's a cost. That's what you keep telling me.
Stick, here's the great part about some spells. No.
The
That's all I'm gonna
cost
say
is
about
So, he just whips this thing out, waves it, and he gets a mansion.
wow. Whips this thing out, waves it around, and gets a mansion.
What did I say?
But to answer your question, we still have in our treasury 1,400 platinum pieces that are split between people, and 1,000 that are in the total party funds, separate from what individuals have.
That's a goodly amount of walking around money.
So yeah, we've got 2.5K in platinum pieces, so we've got quite a bit. So I must say, Gallenford, I'm a little jealous about that spell, partially because I wanted it, but partially because that means the hut is useless. It's taking up a spot in my spellbook.
I feel like the mansion is an upgrade from the hut, yes.
Yes.
I know
But
when
we can use them together by saying that we can put the hut over the door so other things can't walk in.
No one can walk in unless I've already designated them.
I would like to feel a little useful. I feel a little overshadowed with the mansion.
Don't worry, I'm sure only like 8 or 9 people can fit in that. He can invite into that mansion.
I think you can fit a lot.
Well, you know what you could do? You could summon the mansion and summon the hut inside the mansion, and the hut can just be the bathroom.
Ooh, there you go.
No, in
It's
this book it says
privacy.
it comes with the bathroom.
Well, I know, but we can to make Carolyn feel useful. They can be the summoner of the shitter.
Oh, it also says up to 200 people can fit in the mansion.
Yeah, it's fit a lot of people. It can fit a lot of people.
It must have fantastic plumbing in there.
Sorry, it made sense
It's
with his
magnificent
backstory.
plumbing.
No, I like it. I like it. It's a nice way to camp in the woods. Really roughing it out there.
Yeah,
under the stars.
he's a glamper.
Yes.
Yep. Caradwin pulls out her tent, and then Gallenford just drives up in his super RV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
65 foot long, double wide trailer that pulls out. Yeah. Anyways,
It's impossible to park.
I'm already essentially packed for the journey because I journeyed here. So my saddlebags are filled with my stuff, and I don't really unpack yet because we're planning on leaving, I assume, either today or tomorrow morning. Maybe
I'm
we should have
also
a meal
packed.
together. Yeah, you were literally going to leave to come find me. So Stig is packed.
So I wasn't expecting snowy. I may have to
Well-
make a few adjustments.
Before we go, I do think something that we should do is put the crown together, the magic items that we have that build that. If people are open to that idea.
Sounds like a good idea. If we blow up the castle, it'll give us an excuse to get out for a few days.
I'm okay with that, and especially if the item's cursed, I'm here, so I can help break that curse.
I don't want to blow up the castle on accidents like you're saying. We can leave either way. We spent a lot of money upgrading stuff here.
Gallenford's like, I just got my room the way I like it, guys. Come on.
Or no, I have it
Advance
in my
against-
inventory that it's built already, Chris.
Yeah.
Or maybe did we put it together?
You probably put it together after the last fight when everybody's on their downtime. Just you were most likely in the library after your last battle with the champion of hell, and you were getting rid of your frustration and focusing it on the circlet.
Okay. I just don't know what it does then, but I have it in my inventory as completed.
Where the hell? God damn it!
Then scratch that last thought. We're good to go.
But you have not put it on.
Circlet?
Did I not? Did I? I don't think I added it. The completed version. Why don't we? Well, hold on, character. Do you pull it out?
Yeah, absolutely. I have it there.
What are you intending to do with it as you are talking about this with the group?
I will cast Identify.
As you guys watch Caradwin taking her time and kind of casting Identify on this ancient artifact. With that, we're gonna take our break now. I gotta use the restroom. And it will give me a sec to. I swear I had everything put together, but now I gotta pull it up. But yeah, so quick 5-minute break. Come back at 9:40, and we will pick right back up. Everybody's back. So, Caradwin, did you just ritually cast Identify on it?
Yes.
All you get back is a name called the Ashen Crown.
Okay. Then I have the components for it, so I will cast Legend Lore then and see if I can get more information. Let's go through my spells already.
If I remember correctly, actually, I think you already did it beforehand. But we're just gonna continue on. Name it. Anything. Should we ignore that has now. you would know through flashbacks and everything that this crown is a combination of all the magical items you have, the magical artifacts you have received down in the tombs. You would also know that this crown has a thirst for knowledge. It wishes to uncover untold secrets and ruins that it wants to gain more knowledge, and it has to collect. It wants to collect as much knowledge as it can. This item was created by, at the time, not a god, but a wizard that ascended to godhood, known as Azrael. And you know that as you know who Azrael is. There is actually a statue of him at the Arcane University and all universities. They kind of, he's not so much as there's not so much of a clerical worship, but you even pray to him. Students have prayed to him for guidance and knowledge to help on tests or research and stuff like that. He had created this crown in combatants to a great old one, a spider-like great old one that consumed knowledge and secrets for its own well-being, and so this is one of his ancient artifacts to help battle that great old one. And it does seem, though, that this crown has almost like a message left in it, or a premonition. You don't know what until you put it on.
Well, fuck it, why not? Crown's on.
So you guys see, you see Caradrin cast this spell. She's like, holy shit. And she puts it on immediately. I need you, Caradrin, to give me a intelligence saving throw as you are flooded with knowledge. And
Nice. That's what Carrie would want.
and flashes. Oh,
Foresight
goody.
failed.
I was about to say, if I see Carolyn's face scrunching up like in pain or anything, I would like to inspire Carolyn.
Too late. She made the roll.
Okay, never mind then.
You guys see Caradrin put it on, and her eyes gloss over, and she kind of just stands there limpingly. Caradrin, you get flashes of a battle. You can't make it out, but you see adventurers battling. First you see three powerful beings battling a golden figure up atop a mountain. And throughout, and history begins to pass by you. The three entities defeated this golden figure but one of them was struck down, and this entity that was struck down wielded a mighty hammer that shot lightning. And one of them was and the other entity that survived was a bearded man in a white robe, and he shot lightning bolts at this entity as well. And the other one that survived was in a gilded outfit with the head of a hawk and the sun shining behind him. But after they defeated this golden entity, you get flashes of a golden city. You're standing on a beach. A yellow sun coats everything in yellow and gold light. You see it. You see the golden city ahead of you. You are uneasy as it's staring at you. You get flashes of a symbol. You can't make it out. It's just quick. It's a yellow symbol. And you see a gold cloaked figure sitting on a throne, kind of laughing. And then you guys see Caradron just flung back, crashing into the bookshelf, toppling over books. Caradron, you are going to take some damage, some psychic damage. You're going to take 28 points of psychic damage. Your eyes are bleeding, your ear is bleeding, and your nose is bleeding. But you've come to.
Mason's gonna walk over and be like, "Do you know Kung Fu?"
Are you okay?
Ooh, I'm doing great. I may have put the crown on a little early. I did, there was a secret message in here, and I got a little bit of it. And I'll try to recount what I saw to them, with the figures finding the Golden Man. So I got some of it, but I think there's more, maybe, that I can decipher. Is it still on my head?
It's still in your head. Yes.
It might take me some time to go through the rest of this, but, yeah. Wow, what a lot of stuff in here.
You know, a little bit of warning and could have aided you. And Gallanfer's going to pull out a cloth and try and wipe some of the blood away from her face.
Yeah, I probably should have learned my lesson by now, but,
Impetuous.
everybody was
as ever,
talking about
Caradron.
things, and, there was a secret message, and I got excited.
If you recall, some of the info that we uncovered without any issues, we did together. Like with that hag and some of the other stuff we uncovered. So patience.
No comment.
I would say in Caradwin's defense, sometimes the best way to find the answer is to jump feet first. It is riskier, obviously, and you might pay the price for that boldness. But we can't discount that bravery.
We've also learned, though, over the last few days since we've been back, now that we know more about Caradwin's past, that by trying to not accept help and do things alone is what's hurting her, but if she remembers we're here to help, we'll all make it through.
Yeah, I guess that's a good idea to not pact yourself to other entities too. Maybe you would be trapped by this crown. Who knows? Gallanford is wise. That's wise advice. That you should take caution with powerful magical artifacts. But she seems to be okay.
As
So
I'm
do you want to
bleeding
put
out
it
of my
on?
nose and ears.
So do you want to put it on back? Do you want to put it back on right away? Do you want some healing first? Do you want to wait till breakfast?
Well, it's still on, so we'll live in it for a bit and see what happens.
All right, don't get lost in the drift. If
fuck
she
it, lost
if
the
she
shift, I like
if
it.
she's gonna try the crown on again and activate it again, I think the party's gonna get some buffs ready.
I have some potentially as well. All right.
So if you're gonna activate the crown, be like, I'm going to activate the crown now.
Thank you
And
for
Galliford
these.
heals you a little after wiping some of the blood away.
Is can I tell if Caradwin is cursed? It's not a curse, is it, Chris?
You can give me if well, you can use your amulet that you have to determine if she is cursed or not.
Oh, that's true. I have a amulet that can determine curses. Let me see how it works again. I think I have it on my. I think I have it a button I can push for it. I think I made something for that.
Take a whole bunch of healing, Caradwin.
Oh my god, that's great.
Focus on the dark bonds until the end of your next turn. You know of any. Okay, so I am going to use an action once per day to activate my amulet to focus on the dark bonds and hateful energies around me. I know immediately of any cursed items or persons within 60 feet.
She has what seems to be doesn't seem to be cursed, but you do notice a dark aura around her. Most likely is the reincarnation ability that she has. You don't think that the crown has cursed her.
Okay. Well, at least it's not a curse. You still maintain control of your faculties, right, Caradwin? You're still yourself. You don't feel
I'll be
possessed.
honest. When you said faculties, I thought you were going to ask if I can use the bathroom normally, and the answer to that is yes. But I think there was a different definition of faculties in my head when you said that.
That's funny. Yeah, I did not mean whether or not you could use the bathroom.
Alright, good. All of my mental and physical faculties seem to be functioning. At the moment.
Excellent. Well then, I get Meese. Oh, I get aid?
Yes, Galliford and Mason, with us together, with our powers combined, we can give aid to the whole party.
I will also say it is late at night because Caradwin, you did arrive at nighttime.
I arrived at nighttime?
No, not Caradwin. Goddamn, Aurora arrived at nighttime.
Okay.
Always arrives at nighttime. It's the most spookiest.
I did say it was dim light, but I didn't know if I was talking about dawn or dusk.
Dusk.
So yeah, dusk is fine. Okay.
We see Caslin walk through as he goes for his quote breakfast, and we go, "Oh, it's nighttime."
Well, then we probably don't need to cast aid until tomorrow morning.
True.
Well, if
I don't know,
hard to cast it
Caradwin.
now, especially if Caradwin wants to fry her brain again.
I'm open to try.
Listen, we've tried to stop you from doing stuff in the past, and you still end up doing stuff. So better you do stuff while we're here.
At least I'm warning you now, alright? This is the first time that I've ever warned anybody I'm about to do something crazy.
Yeah. It's only after you did something dangerous that you're like, oh, I should probably
Yeah.
tell somebody.
It's been how many months? Sometimes I forget myself.
Well, if you're gonna do it, and then you can go sleep it off regardless of what happens.
Alright, let's do it one more time.
This time I'll inspire you.
And I'll give you a flash
You-
of genius for a +3.
I'm also going to
I've
cast
had-
Intellect Fortress on myself.
I've had a long day. I'm going to bed. Let me know how it turns out tomorrow. Or
if you don't hear an
something bad happens,
explosion, it's okay.
yeah, if it's really bad, come get me. If not, I'll see you in the morning.
You prepare yourself as character when you took it off. You took it off and trying to get the crown off to kind of gather your thoughts and just trying to prepare yourself. And as everybody's buffering you up, and preparing for what's to happen, you put it on, and nothing happens.
Right?
It seems as though
Guys, I think we solved it.
the message has already, as you have given the message that it has had in store.
Well, good news. I saw the same thing, but in a higher resolution. Or at least that's what I'm going to tell you.
You gonna tell us what you saw then?
Well, yeah, I recounted. I thought I did, anyways. The vision that I saw.
3.
Yeah, but you just said you got a better vision. Is there any more information you can add?
Oh no, it just is. It looks crisper. Like I can see it a little bit more clearly, but the same things happened.
Okay.
But I was only able to do that because of all the help.
So, when you're wearing it, do you get any extra powers or anything? Or just look cool?
Do I feel more powerfully?
It seems like you might have to attune to this to gain, because you Legend Lord gave you the lore of this legend, but you don't know exactly what abilities it has.
Alright, let me sleep on it. I'll get back to you.
Alright, just as long as you promise not to try anything in the middle of the night. No rendezvous with Beauregard or whatever.
That name is dead to me. So, we're good.
Oh.
Actually, Caradwin, before you guys go to bed, I guess my god threw a lightning bolt at your window, so I think if it's okay with you, I could check out what's going on in your room, because I think that's important.
Yeah, sure.
Caradwin, you're such a player. Now you're flirting with Sonia's god?
I know, I can't help it.
Way to bury that intro, Sonia. By the way, my god hates you. I go see why.
I don't know.
Lord. From devil to god. A Caradwin tale.
From devil to undead to god.
It only took you an hour and a half.
Title for a story.
I think her autobiography should be, "There's enough of me to go around for everyone."
So. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'll go to bed, but Sonia wants to follow me to my room, so we can see what was going on in there.
Alright, so Caradwin and Sonia are going to Caradwin's bedroom, and stay with the bed. What is Aurora, Mason, and Galliford doing?
Galliford is curious, so he's going to follow.
Mason's going to show Aurora to the room they have set aside for her, which happens to be right across the hall from Stig's room.
Oh, good placement. I appreciate the room. I will unpack my saddlebags into that room. I'm also going to go ahead and dismiss my Pegasus. I don't need to take up room in a stable or anything, since my steed can just go to its celestial realm and sleep there. And then I will go out to the little grove, the little tree that was planted for Nyx, and say a few prayers and commune, talk to the dead a little bit with Nyx, show them show Nyx the sketchbook and then go back to my room and get some rest. It was a long day journeying.
And before real quick,
No.
I got the gods mixed up. Aurora, your god is Zul, and Sonia, your god is Zolkertum, the giant god of storms. Because earlier I said Zul threw a lightning bolt across the sky, showing you.
Oh yeah, no. Zul is my god.
Yeah, I got. They both started with Z. I got mixed up. So yes. So Caradwin, Sonia, and Galliford, you stand outside Caradwin's bedroom.
Wait, who's standing outside Carowin's bedroom? Sonia?
Caradwin, Sonia, and Galliford.
Okay.
So is there something we should watch out for in there, or?
I don't know. I was just there. I guess there's something in Caradwin's room that I'm supposed to look for.
I
Sonia,
shall open the door.
Caradwin, do describe your room. What does your room look like?
It's a fucking mess. There's books everywhere. The desk has a bunch of notes scrolled over, on a bunch of different piles of paper. There's the fantasy world equivalent of sticky notes everywhere. Like, it's the most disorganized, but for her, it makes sense. Like, oh, these are my notes for this is my note for this. Here I'm working on this thing, I have a book for this over here. So, when somebody walks in, it's awful, but it makes sense to her.
Okay, Sonia, give me a perception check as you are kind of looking around, walking in and looking around her room.
29.
Out of this cluster, one thing stands out to you, and you get this feeling that this may be it, and you see the lead box on her decks.
Oh. Is it okay if I open that box?
Which one?
As she kind of tries to maneuver the room, the one on your desk, the lead box.
Oh, well, sure. That is the puzzle box that's been, we've been dealing with.
Didn't something weird happen with that a few nights ago?
Probably. I would
I don't know,
answer yes,
anytime-
but it feels like that happens often for me.
Anytime we open this box, it makes us want to finish the puzzle. That happened to me for a couple days, and then I gave it to Caradwin, and then Caradwin was having that happen to her too.
I'm recalling Caradwin doing some weird sleepwalking stuff because of this box.
Well, because of the puzzle in the box, but I think once we put it in the box, we were good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, she opens the box and takes out the puzzle.
Okay, if you remember, it's a 12-sided. It's like a giant 12-sided die. Each side has its own unique puzzle that you have to solve. I think, if I remember correctly, there's about I'll say 5 sides solved.
Okay, now before anyone does anything,
Okay.
tell me or
fine.
give me
I'm
a sign, and I will inspire you to help.
I'm not very smart, but I'm gonna try to attempt to do solve one of the puzzles.
Okay.
Can I provide the help action for solving a piece of it?
And I will give you a D10 inspiration. As I say, I believe in you. You got this.
I will allow the help action since you kind of both have been playing with it. So yes, give me a intelligence. There's a straight intelligence roll, and add the 9.
That makes it a 20?
You solve another side, so this puzzle box is halfway complete.
Maybe Carradine should take the next puzzle.
But these are very intricate puzzles, so it takes you like an hour to do just that one side. So
I'll say this. Every time one of you wants to solve this, let me know ahead of time.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should put this back inside the lead box. We don't want any of us sleepwalking towards it. Maybe this will help me figure out what my god's been trying to tell me this whole time. Thank you, Carradine.
Sure.
as you guys finish your go to bed for the evening, you all get a full rest. No unexpected surprises. Nothing happens other than what you guys, the events that you've happened earlier. Morning comes and the sun. Aurora, do you go wake up Stig for a morning walk?
Yeah, I will. I will knock on Stig's door before dawn. Maybe 20 minutes to half an hour before the sun comes up. If he answers. Actually, I'll knock softly a couple of times and then check to see if the door is locked.
The door is locked, but he will open it post haste. Good morning.
Good morning, Stig. I was wondering if you would like to watch the sunrise with me. I know it's early, but it always makes me feel hopeful for the new day. And we could use a little.
He gets a little grinning, goes, I would love that.
So I will walk with Stig out to, out to a garden area or whatever, where we can sit down on the grass. And what I would like to do is essentially lean, like we face kind of away from each other and lean into each other's backs. So we're using each other as backrest and watch the sunrise together. To kind of borrow from your strength and you borrow from mine. And of course, I'm going to say a little prayer because I'm a paladin. But it's not so much a prayer like, oh, God bless this day kind of thing. It's more like, just reaffirming my oath of devotion to goodness and my friends. And of course, abolishing evil and destroying curses.
Stig will also, in his mind, just take the moment and as he watches the sunrise, as in, you survived another night. They didn't get you again.
Is someone after you?
I'll just remind you that Stig basically lived most of his life in Herman, where every night ghosts and undead roamed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I remember that about when we went there, that you were not happy about going back there. You said it was an awful, horrible place, and it was. Okay, so I will kind of blush a little bit. Like she wants to take her time. Aurora's not trying to rush anything. Yes, that's exactly what Stig and Aurora are sitting like that, looking at the sunrise. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Carla. And then I would say, well, hungry? It's probably time for breakfast. Maybe we should wake the others.
Yes, a good idea.
All right, I am feeling appropriately hopeful about the day to come. Ready for the DM to shatter my hopes and dreams. Thank you, Chris. It's on you now.
Well, you haven't gotten to. Well, we'll see.
We haven't done anything yet.
We haven't done it.
A Tarask flies down from the heavens.
Oh, not
They
again.
fly now? They fly now.
They fly now. All right, so I will. I mean, Aurora's not a stranger to the kitchen. So I will go happily start breakfast.
Okay,
Boil some water or some tea or hot chocolate or coffee or whatever you guys like. And actually, do you guys have servants?
there are servants that are some people that are beginning the breakfast, but they more than welcome your help.
Yeah, I'm not a uppity paladin, so I would gladly throw on an apron and kind of help out in the kitchen a little bit. It actually, Aurora is feeling very good about being back with her friends again, because it was a lonely journey that she was on for a while. She was successful and, got her new magical sword, but she had to do it alone. And it's a very different vibe being with her friends again.
While Aurora's in the kitchen, Stig will wake everyone up.
Sig goes up with a big old the triangle, ding ding ding, breakfast.
Get up, we're burning daylight.
Yeah, as you all get up groggily, you all make your way down, eat a nice hot breakfast. What do you wish to do for the day?
Do we have any information about this, either in a library, or would we know anything about the city of Jenga? If we're going to teleport there, what do we know about the place?
You would know, it's kind of through common knowledge that Jenga obviously is in the center of a lake. You have to take. You have to get by land. You have to take the bridge to get there. But obviously, if you're planning on teleporting in, which you most certainly can do, so it is a layered city. There are 5 layers. So there's the top. So the bottom is kind of like almost like the slums or like the living area. Second layer is merchants, in the marketplace. Third layer is the third layer is more of the upscale part of the city. The fourth layer is has more of it's like almost like a temple district. The city actually kind of rivals the Imperial City in itself, in the grand state of it. On the top, though, it is a garden that's which common folk are not usually can't really gain access to. It's a very top tier part of the city. It's like almost like Central Park, so to speak. Is grand, but you.
So where would the teleportation?
The teleportation center will most likely be on the 3rd level.
Okay. Yeah, so I would basically just be looking up any information about the city so I can be kind of familiar with it for when we get there. Kind of doing a little bit of light morning reading or whatnot while we're eating breakfast. And then I would prepare myself for whatever Caradwin's magic has in store. If Caradwin's the one teleporting us.
Yeah. Once
I
we're done
mean,
with breakfast,
we've
if
been
it's a-
we've been teleported before, right? So we know what it feels like.
Yes.
Okay. It kind of feels to me like being on a roller coaster.
But you would need to definitely connect your teleportation circle to kind of to the. There is a chapter of there is an arcane there is a university there that that you can teleport to. So you could definitely do that, but
yeah. I was gonna say, if I reach out to the professor, does he give me, like through a sending spell or something, does he give me specific information, or does he put like the runes in our connected bag of holding?
he. Well, how do you send the message? I would say. I mean.
Well, I would send him a message that says, since we're free, going to Ingratia City, need close by teleportation circle. What are the runes? That should be good.
Okay. He would respond. I will send the runes through the pack. Yes, that is your next task is to go investigate in Integrated City. I believe there is a page in the city. And that's the message to you. And you get another message. Do you require anything else? I will have your finals to. I will have your finals for you to do when you get back in order for you to graduate.
Ask for gems in case resurrection is required.
I'm gonna ask for a few things. Did you say that he sent us the runes already?
He will send you the runes.
Okay. Then I will say, Gallon, for what specific thing do you want to post that in like chat so I can tell him what we need specific?
Okay. You're buying 1,000 gold piece gem crushable, 600 verify of silver dust. Okay, yeah, you write down the list and you collect all the funds and you put it in the bag with it connecting to the professor. If you feel shortly that the bag goes limp, meaning he has received everything on his end. You do get a message back real quick saying it'll take me a day to get everything for you. But yes, I will get all the supplies you need.
Thank you. Appreciate
Awesome.
it.
So we just have to make it till bedtime tonight.
Did he write that down or did he send it in a sending?
It was quicker for him to send it in a sending spell, so he just said, "I will retrieve the items. It'll take a day. It'll take basically all day for him to round everything up that you request."
Okay. Then I will respond in regards to finals. Feel free to cut those in half because we fought a bunch of ancient heroes and we're about to go do this other thing. And I'm just gonna ramble on a bunch of stuff that will eventually be cut off by that spell because it's only 25 words. Because I really don't want to do finals.
Well, he gives he gives you another message. He chuckles a bit. They will be ready for you when you return. I want to see you graduate. You are, after all, my star pupil.
No, compliment from the professor. I don't respond to that sending.
Nope, that's... So, you all have the day to do until you get your supplies. Was there anything you wish to do throughout the day while you wait and prepare? You will most likely you will be knowing that you will be teleporting tomorrow off to your mission.
Oh, we're not going to go today? I thought we were leaving today.
No, it'll take him. Caradron will let you know. It'll take him a day to collect all your stuff.
No, I know, but do we need this stuff in order to leave, or can we get this stuff in Jenga? Or does it have to be teleported here?
Well,
it's the bag is connected to, like, we carry that around, right?
Yeah, but you don't have the rooms to teleport to Jenga.
Okay. We're still waiting on the runes too. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. I get it.
Yeah, he's just going to send everything all at once. It'll be easier for him to do and whatnot.
Well, then I am just going to spend the day walking around the town and mingling with the people, just to kind of feel like I'm reconnecting with humanity again. Remember, Azamar are very aloof most of the time, and I was raised as a hermit, so I'm just going to go pretend to be social for a day instead of an introvert.
That duel before you go be social?
Oh, hell yeah! Let's do some morning exercise.
Here, I will do this.
I'm down for that.
You guys kind of go into part of the woods, just kind of get out, because you don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if anybody's going to follow, but
what are the rules?
You get.
We have a whole training room downstairs.
1 man enter, 1 man leave.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at that. There's 2 of me. There we go. Gallenford, you're looking rather square.
But yeah, to that point, we do have in our keep, in the basement, a training room. So you guys could just train down there. There's a bath and an armory.
Well, I'll say this: do you guys wish to train in the training room, or do you want to do it outside in the elements?
The elements
I'm okay either way.
Me.
What was that?
Gallenford likes the elements.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. My powers aren't dependent upon being indoors or outdoors.
Okay. I just figured, you were about to go into town and Galford comes up, hey, why don't we have that duel?
Let's do it.
So, we're going to roll initiative.
I'm going to do non-lethal damage to you, Gallenford. Holy shit, I have a +0 and I rolled a 17.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that sucks. I'll do non-lethal too.
All right.
I draw my new sword. I say a quick oath, and do a nice curtsy-like bow to my opponent, and then while I'm mid-bow, I dash forward. When Gallenford thinks I'm being nice and prim and proper and ladylike, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna knock him the fuck out before he gets a chance to hit me. and I will as a bonus action. Where is it? I think it's a bonus action. Let me make sure it's a bonus action. No, it's a frickin' action, so I'm not going to do it. I thought my Channel Divinity was a bonus action, but that's a Vengeance Paladin. And I'm not a Vengeance Paladin. I'm a Devotion Paladin. So I will not sanctify my sword with Holy Might. I will just trust my sword arm. And I will make an attack.
Ooh, that does get me.
All right. Since I know Chris said we're not leaving today, and I can blow spell slots, I will use a 4th level spell slot to cast a 4th level smite on this attack. So it will do 17 points of slashing radiant as my, well, that's almost my max damage for longsword. And then a 4th level divine smite. You're not an undead, so you don't take the extra 8. So it would be 17 plus 18, which is 35, I believe.
Yep, I got a calculator out.
Cool. So I do 35 points of damage with my first attack, and then I will attack you again. Actually, I will take a bonus action to cast a spell. For my second attack. Yeah. I'm gonna cast this spell for my second attack, but I do have to hit for it to work. That's a bonus action spell.
Nice.
A 21, which you said does hit. So, I need you to give me a DC 18 con save. That spell save DC is wrong on the card. I have to look at why that is. Okay, so you are blinded. You will take this damage, the 18 more points of damage from the sword, and then an extra 3d8 of radiant. So you'll take 18, 28, another 32 points of slashing radiant. And since it's a free action, I'll go ahead and burn a 3rd level smite at the same time. So you'll take another 22. So what is that? That's 18, 28, 32, 42, 50, 56 total damage on the second attack. And you're blind. And then while you're blind, I'm going to move. I moved 15 feet to you, so I'll just move 5, 10, 15 feet away. And you don't know where I am. I mean, you can perception check and kind of hear me because I'm not quiet.
Yeah, and you are in snow, but yeah,
but you can't see me.
That second swing was 57, you said?
56. And you are blinded as long as I'm concentrating, but you do get to save at the end of each of your turns. If you make the save, you succeed and you're not blinded.
So you are, for now, you're blinded for 1 minute.
Correct. Or until you damage me enough to break my concentration.
Okay. Being blind changes a lot.
It's It's the only smite that I have prepared. Specifically so that I can move away without provoking. That's the only reason I prepared this one. It's like my version of mobility, if it goes off.
Huh. Okay. That felt
The power of
odd.
Zool compels you.
Alright, if we're playing that way, Gallenford is gonna go invisible.
Ah, now we both can't see each other. I like it.
Where is it?
Oh, Aurora, would your have? It's already passed, but would your auras have aided him in that saving throw?
No, in this particular instance, I'm not considering him an ally.
Okay. I do need to pull up your. I will do it later.
I do like
In-
how
in-
greater invisibility means that you guys can't see each other for the same duration.
Right.
So after going invisible, Gallenford is going to quietly move and try and quiet his breathing while he attempts to regain his vision. You said I can save?
At the end of your turn.
At the end of your turn, you can make another con save. DC 18.
Make sure there's nothing I can do as a bonus action real quick. I don't think any of that is going to help me as a bonus. So I will make my save.
That is exactly what you need. You are not blind anymore.
All right.
But that was the end of my turn.
Yep, Aurora, you see Galford go invisible and kind of scurry away, but you don't know where. But you hear him run off into this in the distance.
Okay. Okay. I am going to move back to the center of the ring. About 20 feet to there. I'm going to slow my breathing and kind of center myself and prepare an action. I'm going to ready an action.
Okay.
To cast a spell when I am touched.
Okay.
By a melee attack.
Okay. So it's kind of like was it what's the Star Wars with Ezra and everything like that? I can't remember.
Rebels?
Star Wars Rebels. You get into an Obi-Wan pose against Darth Maul and you're just sitting waiting.
I say, come at me, bro.
Galliford. Galliford, you hear Stig booing at you.
Gallenford sees his target and knows his target's name. Seeing that, he'll call out, "Very well then, Aurora. And if I remember correctly, because I know your name, this will hit you."
What do you mean by know my name?
Oh wait, no.
Oh, that's genius. If you utter a name, if the target is named as within range, it hits the target even if you can't see it.
Yeah, but
That's
he
such
can
a
see
good
me.
move.
Yeah, I should have did
Isn't he
this when I was
blind?
still blinded. I'm not
No, he's
blind
saved.
anymore, but
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought he was still blind.
So, I still make a save, right? I
Yes.
make a save. It's an
It just means that he
intelligence thing.
doesn't. It just means that he doesn't have to see you if he knows your name.
Got it.
It is an intelligence saving throw.
Yes, nice. No, that's very. That would have worked even if you were blind. Intelligence is not my best saving throw, but let's give it a shot. That would be an 18 because of my paladin aura.
You take half damage from the looks of it.
So I take 13 psychic damage.
yes.
Okay,
That's right.
it's 13. And then I say, I look out at where the ray came from. And obviously you can move because you're invisible, so I don't know for sure if I'm still looking at you when I look in that direction. But I'll say, I thought this was a duel, not a battle of spells.
Yeah, Gallenford, where's those sword skills?
Have you forgotten how to wield a blade against a superior opponent?
Enough
Coming
of the
from one
cheap
who
shots that
triggered
come
some-
at her.
The start of the spells came from you. I was about to come at you.
I didn't.
only with my blade.
Those were smites. That's not the same thing as casting an attack spell. That's literally drawing on my divine sword fighting paladin ability.
Yeah, stop twisting your words, Gallenford.
And mine
but-
also wasn't a beam when it happened. When Gallenford does that, it was an illusory version of himself with a blade that came up and pierced you.
Yes. We can argue semantics all day, my friend. You cast psychic lance at me, but I
That was a magic you. We have the Mason's gem things can see through your lies, Gallenford.
I am going to repeat the same thing that I did last turn. I am going to prepare a spell, and stand by with my sword drawn, ready for Gallenford to try to engage in a melee attack.
Okay.
If he wants to stand back and throw magical bolts at me, then I will lose the fight with grace.
All right.
No, that's not even his strongest stuff. He's gonna charge you.
That's what I figured. I know you have better attacks than Psychic. That's a good one. Psychic Lance is a great spell. Don't get me wrong. My Blade Singer has the same fucking thing.
I was
and I love
hoping
that
to
spell.
stun you
Yeah,
to level the field.
fair enough. Okay.
Gallenford does charge in and will swing at you with his.
That will
defensive
trigger
push.
when you make a melee attack against me. That was the trigger for my spell to go off. Correct, Chris? Do you
Oh.
understand that? That's how I worded it.
So I heard touch. So my question to you is it does your trigger on a hit or just a melee attack?
I said when someone tries to make a melee attack against me.
Okay, I remember at the very beginning you said touch, but then you reworded it to a melee attack. So I wanted to confirm that.
Yeah. That's fair. I may have said touch in for last round. This round I said melee attack.
Okay.
Okay, so when you make a melee attack against me, that triggers my spell. My spell is my last level 3 spell slot. I cast a spell magic.
So, Aurora, as you stand there, you see bits of snow kind of go up in the air from the ground, like somebody's dashing across, and comes up to you.
He's not
Also,
invisible now.
dispel my invisibility.
I dispel your invisibility. So you do not have advantage on the attack against me because the trigger was your melee attack. So I see you. Essentially, you appear when you start swinging, and now you make a normal attack against me.
Okay.
But that burnt my last level 3 spell slot, so congrats. I'm actually down 4 spell slots already in this fight.
Okay, so here's Harvest Wind with my Master Flourish and the defensive stance.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. Easy. That's a good point, Mason. I would have to make a spell check. It's a charisma check, correct? You may still be invisible, Gallenford. I think it's fair. What Mason said is fair. You should have advantage if I can't break your magic.
The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, so DC 14.
So it's a DC 14 charisma check.
And this is a check, not a saving throw, correct?
Yeah. So how do you roll a charisma check?
I think
Click charisma on your character.
Oh. Oh my god, I crit failed. Okay, so you can crit fish. You're still invisible. That's not a nitpick. That's legit rules. Okay, well you hit me. So we can use your first damage. That the 27 hit me. Is that 10 points of damage I'm taking?
Hold on.
You rolled 2 ones.
Use the first roll and that Master Flourish, but also Gallenford uses a charge in Harvest Wind as more wind picks up around the blade. And you take an additional 12 force.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 12. I take 24 total damage. If I take the Master Flourish, the Piercing, the Force, and then the bonus Force.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. 24 damage.
And
That's a good first attack. With your advantage. Don't forget. You're still invisible. Okay. 20 is a hit. I have a 19 AC. So 14 and 5 is 19 more.
And then he is going to back up in a random direction.
Chris, as Gallenford is backing up, can I... Well, no, that would be an action.
We're in an initiative,
Yep. If I make a perception check, that's my action. You don't provoke when you move away from me?
you can't see him.
And I have mobile.
Okay. That's right. I have to be able to see you. Yeah, if he stays invisible, I can't win this fight. There's nothing I can do. I'm looking at all my spells to see if there's anything I can do. Oh, there is one thing I can do. Okay. Well, there's a couple of things I could do. I could obviously just ready an action to hit him. If he hits me, I would just have disadvantage.
You can summon your steed and fly up in the air.
No, I can't. I burnt my 4th level spell slot on that smite.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't summon a steed. I don't have the magic left for it. Um. Oh, but I don't need a steed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say that as long as I'm gonna call out, as long as you wish to fight from the shadows only and not meet me like a man, then I have no choice but to do this. Where is it? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Yes. I use my action to unleash the divine energy within myself. My eyes flare into light and wings grow from my back. And I fly 30 feet into the air. And that's my action. So, and my movement was to move 30 feet in the air. So I will be Aurora plus 30 feet.
Yeah. Instead, you didn't know Aurora could even become more of an angel than you already thought she was.
Well, I believe this is what she was when I first met her.
Yeah, I've had. This is an Azamar power that I've had since at least level 3. I think they get it at level 3.
Oh, okay. I forgot about
This
that.
is something. It's only once a day. I can't do it very often, but that's. At this point, I have my sword drawn, and I say, "I will meet you on the ground when you're ready to face me."
All right, Gallenford.
Now that our hit points are about equal, you have dragged me down to our green bars are about the same right now.
Gallenford will walk up, dismissing his invisibility. But now you have your aura up.
Well, my auras are always up.
The angel wings one, he knows you're stronger with that.
I do bonus damage with my attacks when I'm in radiant form, yes. You do know that.
Seeing that, he looks up at you, and he goes into a familiar stance that you've seen.
Uh-huh.
As he says, Storzando secret technique, and is going to use his steel wind strike, but not invisible, so I don't have advantage on this.
Can you attack something in the air?
You just have to be within 30 feet.
Where you're currently positioned, I don't think you're within 30 feet. She's 30 feet up.
Jump a level.
I mean, he would move 30 feet diagonally towards me. But can you attack the same thing 5 times, or can you only attack me once? I thought you had to attack different creatures.
He can only attack you once.
With it.
Okay. Bring it on. Oh yeah, that hits.
That's force damage.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, that's damage. I thought that was the attack roll.
No, he still has to make. He has to make the attack roll.
He gets plus 11. He only has to roll an 8 to hit me.
He could roll a 1.
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to. Okay, that was my mistake. I have to hit with the sword. Wait, oh, why would I have it set up like that? One sec while I fix this. I think my button is messed up.
That is a good memory, Stig. Thanks for bringing that one back.
Oh, no. I do have to hit with the sword to trigger it because I had it set up like this because I had other weapons that I could technically do it with.
Oh, so you can't fly up and hit me. You have to hit me first, and then you bounce around?
He teleports to the target and hits them, but with that melee weapon, which is what triggers it. Which I'm sure that misses you.
Yes, a 15 does not hit me.
Okay. So that will not hit you then.
So you teleport 30 feet up into the air. Aurora,
Yep, I do.
Aurora, you.
Now, if he misses, does he fall to the ground?
Yes, I do.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
That's 3d6.
Galford,
Let's-
give me an acrobatics check to see if you can land safely. You'll still take damage, but
I think if you read the description, he can choose whether he teleports to you or not.
Oh, well, let's click show spell description and see what it says. Oh, I can't do that. I can't click that button. There we go. You flourish the weapon used in the casting and you vanish to strike like the wind. Choose up to 5 creatures within 30 feet. Melee spell attack. You then teleport to non-occupied space within 5 feet.
so he can
You
teleport.
can then teleport to an occupied space you can see within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Of one of the targets that you hit or missed. So he would vanish and strike me 30 feet in the air, and then he could teleport 5 feet away from me to 25 feet in the air and fall the rest of the way.
This will do 2d6.
2d6 instead of 3d6.
You said acrobatics?
Yes.
I was tempted to use Featherfall, but I'm going to make this interesting and just not even bother.
Okay. Yeah, and the snow is soft, so 6. You take 1 point of damage as you land in the snow in a superhero landing.
Is he prone or not prone?
He lands, so he's not prone.
Okay.
Oh, I've been muted. Mason wanted to throw his ward out there to reduce that damage, because if you guys are going to hurt each other, you guys need to hurt each other. No gravity.
You're taking him for 1 point damage.
I'm gonna protect Gallenford from the fall damage.
Gallenford is now fighting, like a knight would fight fairly. So I will dive down and land in the snow next to him, brandishing my new sword, and I will prepare to attack. I'm going to use the bonus action to cast Shield of Fate, which I will have to concentrate on. But that will get my AC to 21 instead of 19. I have a little button for that. And then I will use my action to make an attack. 20?
Since I didn't do a defensive flourish, this does hit me.
Oh, thank goodness, because that's a pretty low roll for me with a plus 12. I will use... I have 3 level 2 spell slots left, so I will use a level 2 smite on this first attack. And I get to do my bonus radiant damage for being in my angel form. So that will do 20 points of damage, plus a bonus 15, so that's 35, plus 14 more for Radiant Soul. So 35, 45, 49 points of damage.
And the match goes to Aurora.
Yep. Aurora, you knock Gallenford flat on his butt.
I imagine what radiant damage is like, just the power of light beaming out from me. So you just kind of get force pushed to the ground by the force of the energy radiating from me, and it kind of knocks you out. And then I will kneel down to Gallenford and say, "You fought valiantly," as I lay my hand on his chest, and I'll use 5 points of lay on hands to wake him up and heal him a little bit. It took, to be fair, almost my full day's abilities to take you down. like you were a boss fight. I had to go Nova to stop you. I thank you for the morning exercise and challenge, because it put me to you put me to the test. Like, I had to use everything I have in order to come out victorious. But I give Zool all the credit.
I give the credit to you. You had a good opening swing.
This is true. Literally, it came down to who won initiative. I'll be honest with you. The only reason I won that fight is because you rolled a 10 for initiative, and you normally don't.
I blame the snow.
It's the snow. I'm exhausted, dude. I had like 3 level 1 spell slots and 2 level 2. That's it. And everything else is spent. And I went down over half my health. I used my angel stuff.
As Caradwin, Aurora, Mason, and Stig are out in the woods, what is not Caradwin? What is Caradwin and Sonia doing?
I think Caradwin's just packing up a bunch of notes on items and things that she thinks she might need for the trip. Making sure her spell book is all good to go, and maybe directing things around any workers that we have in the fort to make sure that they have enough supplies and finances while we're gone.
Okay. Sonia?
Sonia's gonna be writing a letter back to her family, just kind of updating them of what's been going on, and how she's been doing and how they've been doing back at home, and then having somebody send it out. It's gonna be a while before they get the mail, but she's at least feeling like she should at least update them a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. There are definitely ravens that you can send out. So yeah, you prepare a letter. Caradwin, you're in the library trying to gather as much research as you can to help with to prepare you for the city. As you have never. The only person who's been there has been Mason. And also Aurora, as you said you were doing research beforehand, about the city of Jenga. You find out that the city of Jenga is run by a governor named Van Devoon.
Okay. That's the leader of the Jenga, the city of Jenga.
Yeah, he is the governor there.
Okay.
Is there any other specific research you're trying to get out of the city of Jenga?
Yeah, I would want to know what its primary industry is, and is it a peaceful city? Is it at war with anyone? Is it a tyrannical type of place, or a democratic type of place, I guess?
Okay.
Like, are we walking into danger, or is it a safe place to go?
You can give me just a general... I would say... if you're doing research...
So, investigation?
I would say investigation, yes.
Okay. I am not super intelligent, but I will give it a shot. Actually, Gallenford, I know we just had that duel this morning, but I could use a little inspiration if you want to help in my investigation. Can you do that kind of thing?
Yeah, I can actually.
I would appreciate it. Teamwork makes the dream work, my friend. So I don't know what I get to add to this investigation. A 4? Okay. Then the 20
Perfect.
is my investigation check.
Kind of gathering, kind of asking around as you're investigating, and kind of writing back to the Imperial City, and you're doing stuff like that, sending messages. You find that the governor, well, he has a bit of a corruption side to him. But also the Jenga is known for think of Jenga almost like as an entertainment city. There's shows, plays, adult entertainment. So it's almost a cross between a market city and Vegas, so to speak. It's it's very entertainment central.
Okay.
You will also know. With your 20, and because you got a 20, you've heard rumors of these individuals of this guild, if they were to be called the guild, called the Shades. And they are You hear rumors that these are it's a notorious thieves guild that may have a stronghold in the city, and I will put it. I'll put it on. You find. Come on, upload. Shouldn't be that. Shouldn't take this long. Oh, wow.
Nice. Okay. This is their.
This is
their
emblem.
Their symbol. Their emblem. Okay.
They're very secretive. You just heard rumors that perhaps there is a stronghold or a outpost in the city. And they are they're as secretive as they can get. So what you get is rumors.
Okay. It sounds like a den of wickedness and iniquity. But we can't all be monks.
As you guys are preparing for your evening day, Caradwin, and while you're studying and you're a general studier anyways, and with Caradwin up and with Aurora up in the library as well with Galliford, you feel your satchel get heavy.
Oh, I'll check that out.
It's all the. It takes a little bit because it has to refill, but you get all your supplies that you have asked for, and in the last delivery is the runes and a piece of parchment. You open up the parchment and it's basically permission that to be teleported into the into the university, and you've seen them before. You have to give it to the person in charge running the place and say, okay, yeah, you have permission to be here, yada yada yada.
Okay. All right. So runes and a permission slip.
Yep. And you see it has Professor Bierce's seal with gold wax on it.
Well, I suppose we should go in the morning since it's pretty late at this point, and Patriots are a little worse for wear. I suppose.
Yeah, you see Galliford and Aurora come in, and they're just beat up. They like
Actually, I am not anymore. I used lay on hands and my healing hands abilities, and I am at full health. Like literally right after the battle. Galliford looks beat up unless he healed himself to full, but
I chose to
I
feel out the pain for the day.
yeah, I almost immediately. I mean, I burned almost all my healing to get myself back up to full again, but I'm at full health. I have 23 lay on hands left.
What happened to you guys?
We had a little bit of exercise this morning, didn't we, Galliford? And I kind of tapped him on his shoulder. I wouldn't slap his back, but it might hurt him.
Yeah, we had a duel out in the woods.
It was quite exhilarating and challenging. I would say I got lucky.
I watched.
Come here, Galliford. And she gets down. Cure wounds. Why don't do it? I'll do a healing word at 4th level. Hey.
I would say that, Galliford, your skills lend themselves very well when battling multiple opponents. That fighting a singular opponent may be more challenging for you. Like you could take out a group of 5 people easier than you can take out a single target, a single high level target. Unless it's your brother, because you fucking own him.
Yeah, even my newest technique, I think, works more with the group. But I can't really do that non-lethal, so I couldn't test that one out.
Yeah, I was a little worried with that psychic spell that you were going to fry my brain.
Oh, that one
I
only
didn't-
would have stunned you.
Yeah, I had no idea how much damage it would do. Plus, an int, I just got lucky on some saves because I have +0 to int in my intelligence, but my aura helps me. Oh, I'm good on single target DPS. Multiple targets, I'm going to rely on you for that.
Sounds like we're gonna have to watch for multiple targets coming from the shadows where we're heading.
That's a very good point. I also don't fight very, very well when I can't see the target. I was literally, that was dumping me. I was thinking, all I can do is wait for you to be visible. I could fly and Sacred Flame you from the sky.
Well, that's why we're in a team.
That's why we have a team. Well, I could use a really good night's rest after today. I did some studying. I walked around the town. I had a duel in the morning. I had a moment with Stig before sunrise or at sunrise. I could use oh yeah. We just touched some grass for a little while. You know, sometimes you get caught up in the busyness of the day and you forget to connect with those you care about. I should probably go to the kitchen and start dinner. I'll see you guys at dinner.
Galliford's gonna look towards Stig. Is Stig's skin turning a different color from his green?
I think Stig has kind of, like, his mind has just wandered off and he has completely missed this whole interaction. He just sees Godfrey and he goes, "What?"
I see you. Let me know next time. I can play you guys a tune while you do whatever.
It'll be like the Little Mermaid scene. We're gonna go take a little boat into the lagoon. I'm gonna go.
An
help
invisible
make dinner.
Galliford just singing in the distance.
as you guys wind down for the evening, is there any last evening activities you wish to do?
Gallenford's going to check with Carradwin and Sonya just to make sure they didn't want to do anything with that puzzle box before bed.
Ooh, good call. Good call.
I'm down to give it another try.
Okay.
Solve that
Yep.
mystery.
Here's
I'll be
some
here.
inspiration.
All right, so you three go back to Carradin's room, open up the lead box, and pull out the puzzle box. Who's attempting it this time?
Carradine can do it this time. I'll just be here in moral support.
All right, Carradin, you have advantage on this check.
Alright. What check am I making?
The 5.
And just straight up intelligence.
Trick intelligence.
With a 5, so you get a 16.
Oh, pretty low.
You're at 6, so you barely pass another puzzle. As you guys are completing the puzzle, it's almost as if the box itself is almost changing in a way as it unlocks more and more. You now have 7 successes. You just need 5 more.
Couple more nights of this, and I think we'll have it.
Hopefully it doesn't unleash some sort of eldritch horror out of here either.
That was my fear too. That was also, I was thinking the same thing, son. Like, you're gonna open this puzzle box and some demon is gonna pop out of it. Some Cthulhu-like thing. Carradine, I just made the images bigger and I see your character image. That's pretty freaking cool. I hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Nice image. I like it.
Since you're
I like
God,
this Stig image too that somebody drew. Is that you, Doug? Did you draw Stig?
I had that one done. There's one of Aurora too.
Oh,
You
I
might
don't-
have forgotten.
no.
I sent it way back before you.
It's in the messenger
I will-
chat.
I will look for it while you guys are role playing. I will find it and copy it.
I've made some additions to Mason's picture.
I see that. Mason's picture's amazing.
Sonya, since your God hinted some type of warning towards the box, I'm kind of less scared of it.
Yeah, I still don't know what's in here, but once we figure out what's in there, we'll just have to work together to either defeat it or I don't know, maybe it's a good thing? I have no idea.
Or it could be linked to what we thought we were hunting down when we were in Herman that you've been looking for.
That's true.
Well, we can worry about that when it gets close to the getting completed.
Right.
Well, I took quite a beating earlier, so I'm gonna go get some rest.
Mason wants to take that gem of seeing that we were playing with, and I'd like to basically build a frame so you could wear it as a pair of glasses if you wanted to.
Okay, so like a monocle.
Yeah, the picture that is on the gem of seeing is like a handheld monocle or whatever, and I wanted you to be able to use it hands-free. Essentially.
Okay, that's simple enough. It doesn't take you long to do it. You make a gold chain to go with it and whatnot, and you make a hands-free monocle. But yeah, that doesn't. You don't need to make a check or anything for that. That's easy to do. So, as you guys rest down for the evening and morning comes, you guys gather your things, preparing for your trip, eat a nice breakfast. Aurora, you are in the library with the teleportation circle, placing the runes on where they are, where you're instructed to put them. Now's the time if you wish to do something. Any last minute?
Am I tuned to the crown now, by the way?
Yes. Yeah. If that's what you were doing all day yesterday, basically.
I mean, I slept with that crown.
So
I slept with it on.
it does require it does require attunement. So I don't know if you were maxed out on your attunements.
I have 2 attunement slot or 2 items I'm attuned to, so that would be my third one.
Okay. You get this crown has a thirst for knowledge. It is actively seeking out for hidden lore, history, and everything like that. It wants to gain more knowledge. So you are influenced to go out and find ancient and hidden knowledge. It also gives you have advantage on history checks. You can you can use an action through the crown to cast Speak with Dead. And once per day, you can cast the spell Raise Dead.
Jesus. Nice. Let's talk to some
So I
dead
didn't
people.
even need that spell now?
You can raise the dead too?
Yeah, I don't have Revivify. I have Raise Dead.
Doesn't raise dead make the person into a zombie though?
No, it just has a longer time frame that someone can be dead before they can be revived.
I
There's one other spell I can't read.
Oh yeah. It just gives the target -4 penalty to attacks until they rest. But per day they get it reduced by 1.
Okay,
I think that's kind of like normal for bringing someone back from the dead.
But they can be dead for 10 days, up to 10 days.
there's another spell.
What's the one that makes them into a zombie?
That's Animate Dead, I think.
Yeah, Animate Dead does that. There's
Yes, it creates an
Dance
undead spirit.
Macabre that makes undead or zombies or skeletons stand up and move on your whim.
Can you imagine if you mix those up? Don't worry, guys. I can bring this guy back. Oh, dang it. That's the wrong one.
Oops. God, I'm actually thinking there is a smite. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Doug taught me a lesson. Yes. Here we go, Doug. I'm going to prepare that. I learned from Gallenford. I might need to have this smite prepared just in case something wants to fight me for invisible. All right, so what am I going to take away in order to put that spell on? Because that's a good point. That was a good strategy you used.
Taught you how to fight assassins.
Yeah, and we did the research. We know that there's a powerful thieving guild that might have a presence in this city, so this might be super useful, actually. Since you have Raise Dead, do you have that prepared all the time? Can you cast that?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to unprepare Gentle Repose. Because I had literally prepared that in case we needed to save somebody to resurrect if they've been dead for more than a minute. So I had that prepared, just in case we needed it. But if you have Raise Dead, we can use that instead of Repose.
Isn't there also another spell that raises ancient beings, ancient dead?
Well, Resurrection doesn't care how long you've been dead. They just have to be, their soul has to be willing still. But they can be dead 1,000 years, I think. Resurrection doesn't care. But that's a 7th level spell. So I will unprepare Gentle Repose to prepare Branding Smite.
So Resurrection has a time limit of 1 century.
100 years, okay. Carla, do you have, Sonia, I'll call you since we're in character. Do you have Prayer of Healing?
Let me check. I do not. I have mostly attack stuff.
Okay, then I'll keep Prayer of Healing because that's a short rest heal spell. It takes 10 minutes to cast, but I can kind of heal us up in between fights. I can use a spell slot for that to kind of help the party. I'll keep that one. Cool. All right, I feel better prepared for this adventure. I'm going to unprepare Blinding Smite, though. I'll go, oh, goddamn, that was really useful.
Okay. Also, Caradwin, you, as an action, through the crown, you can cast Identify. Once per day, you can cast Legend Lore as well. And once per week, you can cast Resurrection. So you get Speak with Dead as an action, Identify as an action. As a day, you get Raise Dead. And once a week, you get Resurrection. And you have advantage on history checks. So this thing is a thirst for knowledge. Connor, you're muted if you can't hear me.
I didn't know I was muted. I was saying that's pretty sick. How long have I been muted?
We haven't heard you talk for like an hour. No, I'm kidding.
God damn it.
It's been a while, but not an hour.
Okay. But yeah, no, that sounds awesome.
And
I like those spells.
and you have a craving to basically delve into ancient runes and try to, again, this crown has a thirst for ancient knowledge. It's trying to, and you are its vessel, so to speak.
Oh yeah. So nothing's changed about Caradwin.
You're even more. You have a more of a unsatiable hunger for knowledge.
Insatiable.
Thank you.
Is
Insatiable.
the word you're looking for. Yes.
You have now tied your soul to an inanimate object. Congratulations.
But that's with all the pieces together. You can, you can't take the crown apart back to the original magic items that create it, as well. If you so wish. But yeah, you all gather around into the magic circle. Caradwin placed the final rune in the circle. Are you all ready to travel?
Carradwin, just double checking. We did get the diamonds and the powdered silver, all the ingredients that we asked for.
I believe so. I'll double check again. Did we get everything?
Yes. Everything you asked for and the wish that and that you paid for. So yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I'm adding an extra diamond and 100 extra gold pieces worth of silver or powdered silver. So I have a couple extra castings of those. Cool. I'm adding it to my character sheet though, so I don't forget. I am going to.
I guess before we
take
leave,
off,
Aurora,
go ahead.
We've got a lot of medical gear. I didn't know if you needed to upgrade anything. I think I had some mithril armor laying around, but I don't know what you're using.
Oh no, I wear adamantine plate,
Okay.
so you can't crit on me, which I totally forgot about while I was dueling Gallenford. I would have allowed him to crit on me because I totally forgot I had that armor on.
I just want to make sure that you're up to date because
Yeah,
I've got a pretty powerful like god weapon, and I want to make sure that you.
I would love to go through some of the magic items at some point, but like I was telling Chris earlier today, technically I'm maxed out on attuned items. I would have to give up. The only real space I have is I could give up my gauntlets of ogre power, but then I lose my 19 strength.
Oh,
I really only have a 15
I want to
strength.
fist bump you with my gauntlets. Of
Right?
overpower.
We're both nice. We're both wearing gauntlets of ogre power. That's great.
You
Yeah, I would have to give something up.
Well, I'm also bringing this up that I have a little collection of things that don't require attunement. Like the gem of seeing glasses, that's not an attunement. I'm just saying,
Ooh.
if you feel like you lack something, let me know and I'll see if I can acquire it or make it for you. That's kind of
Cool,
what I
thank
do.
you. Maybe we can talk about upgrading my rope of sticky entanglement. I don't know if you can upgrade magic items, but
Well, if you remember,
I still have that.
I'm the one who built that.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, then maybe you can upgrade it.
Yeah. Well, after this adventure, maybe I'll check my stock of monster parts and see what we can add to it.
And before I keep forgetting, Kevin, as you're talking with Mason, you also notice Sonia is carrying a brand new large battle axe, and it almost looks like on her eyes like she has dragon scales, white dragon scales, coming out of her eyes.
Sonia does?
Yep,
Um,
and she's
Sonia, I don't mean to alarm you, but that seems new.
um
The whole
she's attuned to motor.
It comes with the god weapon. I've got fish scales. See, he just scratches his neck. They itch. Because I've got Jormungandr.
Yep. I think this is normal. Hopefully.
I have no idea. But I will say yes so that it doesn't seem like it's not.
Children, you've changed bodies completely. Don't complain about our slight modifications.
I'm not complaining, I was just surprised.
There's nothing wrong with body modifications.
Also, a reminder, you guys, that you do, since it is wintertime and you're going up north, you do have Boots of the Winterlands, and you have a Ring of Warmth as well.
I have my winter clothes.
Do you still have the dragon scale armor? Are any of those two items requiring attunement?
Both of them do require attunement. The boots can helps you survive sub-zero temperatures, and you don't get you aren't it's not difficult terrain to walk on for icy and winter conditions, and the ring makes it so you can survive minus 50 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. And you're resistant. So I'm just saying you got two other items that can help with the cold.
We should keep those in the bag on us just in case. Those do seem stronger than my armor, but I need my armor.
Yeah, having it in the bag is a good idea.
All right, let's move out.
All right, Caradron.
No, we don't need mounts for this right now, right?
You're teleporting.
We're teleporting. Okay, that's what I thought.
Caradron, you cast the incantation and activate the magic circle, and you all teleport and arrive in the city of Jenga. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Okay.
Now, does it feel like the city's about to fall over at any moment?
No. Well,
Okay, good.
literally or figuratively?